Well, Valentine's Day is usually framed around love and romance, but for many moms, holidays can bring added pressure, emotional labor, and burnout. Here to talk more about how we can navigate those feelings is Dr. Jenny Yip. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I totally understand this as a mama of two. So, how can we help boost moms' mental health for Valentine's Day?
Well, we have to remember that Valentine's Day is for love, and that includes learning to love yourself and knowing what to do. So it's important to remember that when moms prioritize their own wellness, they're preserving the mental, emotional, and physical bandwidth that's needed to care for their families and children, which isn't selfish. So I
Hmm.
encourage moms to ask, what will support me today, rather than asking, what more can I do?
Yeah. How can moms set those healthy boundaries around the time and expectations during holidays?
In my
Oh no, it looks like we lost her. Hopefully we can.
plans or expectations.
Okay, go ahead. We have you
Okay,
back
go
here.
ahead. We have you back. Oh, yes. So in my Stressless Mama masterclass, I encourage moms to identify what truly matters
Mhm.
before making commitments to plans and expectations. And that includes making time for yourself and identifying what are the things that really create connections during Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that is so wonderful. I know moms like put the pressure on themselves. We do it to ourselves, unfortunately. How can moms prioritize emotional well-being and self-compassion beyond the holiday?
Well, I think it's important to remember that when we think about self care, it sounds optional. And I encourage moms to in perspective of self maintenance,
Mhm.
which are small, meaningful pauses throughout the day that you take care of yourself. And just like any car needs regular maintenance, your mental health and your body needs that maintenance as well before you go into breakdown. And it's important to recognize that when you are burnt out, it's your body's feedback that you've exceeded your capacity. And it's really your nervous system screaming for help.
Yeah. Real quick, what simple, meaningful Valentine's traditions can strengthen connection, but without adding all of that extra pressure?
That is a great question. You know, the most meaningful traditions I've found tend to be the simplest and the ones that are most repeatable. Simple, manageable traditions such as writing sweet, heartfelt notes for your family members, creating time for reflection and gratitude at a dinner table.
Yeah.
And my all time favorite is spending intentional time together, such as mommy and me time, and just taking a walk together or a bike ride together, going out for your favorite ice cream or dessert. And the most important thing is making sure that those moments are manageable and meaningful so that you can remain emotionally present because kids feel secured, valued, and connected when you're emotionally available and present.
Yes, put the phone aside. And those were very simple tips that you can do to make Valentine's Day special without the added pressure, which I know moms are really feeling around the holidays. Dr. Jenny, really appreciate you calling into us.
Absolutely. Happy Valentine's
Thank
Day.
you. You too.